evening, racing fans. Welcome to Racing Action from Flamboro Downs for this Sunday evening. Our first race will go to post in approximately 15 minutes. Shall we get a look at the changes on this evening's card? Note in race one, we have a couple of scratches. Number 2, Mile Holiday, and number 6, the Portuguese Union. Both scratched from race number 1. In race number two, okie dokie, shoe chain steel to aluminum shoes up front. That is steel to aluminum shoes up front on the 2. And 3, Hard Rock is going to rock an equipment change. Open bridle to Swedish blinds. Open bridle to Swedish blinds. Races 3, 4, and 5, no changes. No changes, races 3, 4, or 5. In race number 6, number 2, R Miss Ashley. Note, equipment change, side rolls to blinkers. Side rolls to blinkers. And races 7 through 10. No changes, races 7 through 10. Once again, note race 1, scratches of 2 and 6. And the second race at 2, Okie Dokie, equipment change, steel to aluminum shoes up front, and 3, Hard Rock, open bridle to Swedish blinds. Field 4, race number 1 on parade 1 is Cash Deals Anthony McDonough for Mario Bayershaw and the Stable. Number 3 is Painted by Matisse Austin, sorry for Bill Meegans. Number 4 is TriStar Dream. Nello Guglielmi drives and trains and owns. 5 is Magic Hush, Travis Embry for Dr. John Chandler. Number 7, Stonebridge Jasper, Aaron Byron for Luke Blaine, Determination. And number 8 is Royalty Agreement, Carol Voyer drives and trains and partners in ownership with Bruce Tremblay. Field of 6, race 1. Let's look at this field. We'll start with 1 Cash Deals, who, well, here's the deal. Last time out, post position 7 fired to the front, but then tired badly with a 33-4 final quarter. Cash Deals from the inside could be a lot better today. And also note, had been off 3 weeks before that start. Now comes back 2 weeks later. Cash Deals has flashed some decent quarters, but needs to put it all together. And Cash Deals does have a win, though, this year in 201 and 2 here. And that was that start to 2 races ago from the trailer post. So Cash Deals looks to come back to that level, 3-1 on the board. Number 5, Magic Hush, also a winner from the trailer post. And that was in this class last time out. Pretty dominant looking win, was in front by 3.5 when they turned for home, and then were able to coast on home. Magic Hush, Travis Hendry for Dr. John Chandler, has a win in the third in 5 starts this year, and those are the last 2 races, so in good form, and is the favorite right now. Number 8, Royalty Agreement, well, benefits with a couple of scratches of now. It's post position 6 and was second to Magic Hush last time out, beaten a length and 3/4, solid effort. Royalty Agreement with the better post certainly warrants some regard in here and is getting it. 3-1, Carol Voyer driving and training. And number 3, Painted by Matisse. Well, inside pylons last race, finished third, was placed back, but still finished third. And the start before that finished second, so comes in as a possible top 3 factor again. Painted by Matisse, currently 7-1 on the board. Scratches of 2 and 6 out of race number 1, first of 10 dashes on this Sunday night at the Downs. Giddy up. The starting gate is rolling for race number 1. Checking up their positions. Cash Deals and Painted by Matisse on the inside. In the center, TriStar Dream and Magic Hush to the outside. Stonebridge Jasper, Royalty Agreement. It's a field of 6. Race number 1 on a sunny Sunday night at Flamboro Downs. Here they come. the field for the first race is at the start of the route, painted by Matisse and Cash Deals on the inside. TriStar Dream, Magic Hush, and Royalty Agreement. They sprint on into that first turn. Cash Deals uses the post one advantage to take the lead, and painted by Matisse is second, TriStar Dream third. Magic Hush still presses on the outside. Then it is back to Stonebridge, Jasper, and Royalty Agreement, and on down the backstretch they go. Cash Deals has the lead as they race their way on towards the opening quarter. Magic Hush now is coming on quickly. Magic Hush wants to come on and take the lead. Magic Hush in front of length and a quarter, length and a half, now gets over to the pylons in front of Cash Deals, 30-1, opening quarter, and painted by Matisse is racing third, and Cash Deals is going to pop right back out and reclaim the lead from Magic Hush. It'll be Cash Deals on top with Magic Hush second, and painted by Matisse third, and TriStar Dream is racing position fourth. Then Royalty Agreement to the outside, Stonebridge Jasper on the inside. Cash Deals and Anthem McDonald has the chooch as they race on past the half, and Magic Hush is racing second. 101-1 is the halftime. Painted by Matisse is third. Now sharing third, Royalty Agreement. On into the backstretch to go. Painted by Matisse is now racing fourth on the inside. Then it is Stonebridge Jasper and TriStar Dream. Cash Deals 5-2 has the front. On the race toward three quarters off that half of 101-1. Royalty Agreement is working against Cash Deals. Length and a quarter back. Magic Hush is on the inside third. Stonebridge Jasper getting up a little bit closer. Painted by Matisse is fifth on the pylons in front of TriStar Dream. Cash Deals as they roll on that final turn, three quarters, 131-4. Cash Deals in Royalty Agreement, and Magic Hush is in the pocket, just a length and a half back, waiting for the passing lane, and Stonebridge Jasper is racing fourth on down the stretch. Front they come. Cash Deals up the inside, Magic Hush. Cash Deals, Magic Hush as they come to the finish. Royalty Agreement on the outside, Magic Hush on the inside to win it. Second is between Cash Deals and Royalty Agreement. And then Stonebridge Jasper, 201 and 3. Race number 1, Magic Hush. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 1, 5 Magic Hush, a 3-year-old Cadaver Brown Gelding. The winning drive to Travis Henry. Dr. John Chandler is the owner and trainer. It's the second win this year in the lifetime, second in a row for Magic Hush. The first race payouts 5 Magic Hush 410, 270, and 210. 1 Cash Deals 280, 210. 8 Royalty Agreement 210. $2 Exactor 1350. Dollar Try 1235. Dollar Super 2750. First race, order of finish from the top is a 2 scratch 5, 6 1 scratch 4 3. That's 2 scratch 5, 6 1 scratch 4 3 in the bottom. field for race number 2 on parade. One Express, all that. Colin Kelly for Rafael Barassa and Francois Morin. Number 2 is Okie Dokie, to the fourth for Michael Stamp and Janet Larcombe. And number 3 is Hard Rock, Paul McKenzie for Darren Rayner and Mary Harris. And 4 is Boots and Brian, Larry Small for Jay Conklin and Candice Morrell. Number 5 is Dragonfly Creek, Jonathan LaPointe. Drives the trains for Carol Voyer and Bruce Tremblay. And number 6, Julio Lomond, Travis Henry for Jason Mitchell. Field of 6, race number 2. Let's look at this field. We'll start with 1 Express, all that. Only one win in the past 32 starts, but is making a start for Rafael Barassa. This will be now the second start for Rafael with Express, all that. The first one didn't go well, but had been off a couple of months, so now comes back just about 10 days later. Should be a lot better. Express, all that. Inside post can help. Strong barn. Colin Kelly is off to a flying start to the 2023 campaign. Express, all that. 3-2 the favorite. Number 4, Boots and Brian. Hasn't got a win yet this year, but 3 runner-up finishes in 10 starts. Very impressive runner-up last time out. Post 8, parked every step, or pardon me, parked to about past the 5/8, heading to the 3/4, and did manage to grab the lead and finished second. It was very, very sharp effort. Boots and Brian, Larry Small for Jay Conklin, and Jay's putting up some strong numbers this year. Boots and Brian is 3-1. Number 2, Okie Dokie, shoe change, steel to aluminum shoes up front, and didn't race well from the trailer post at London last race, is currently off form. You go back, though, to the last time we saw this one here, March the 5th in the bottom class, was a winner. That's this class, so Okie Dokie maybe could come back into form. Shoe change and Tyler Borth driving, and the last time Tyler Borth drove this one, well, victory. Winner Gagnon. Okie Dokie, 8-5 is the favorite. Number 3, Hard Rock, is a veteran with a bit of backlash, but things have kind of gone a little dry lately. 0 for the past 48, and 7th last time out. But 2 starts ago was beaten just 4 lengths. Maybe Hard Rock with Paul McKenzie can sneak on to the ticket. 11-1. The second race, a field of 6, going to post shortly. Gate is rolling for race number 3. Dream for a Moxie for race number 2. Express, all that, and Hokey Dokey on the inside. On the center, Hard Rock and Boots and Brian. To the outside, Dragonfly Creek and Julio Lomond, race number 2. Field of 6, here they come. Field for the second. At the start of the rough, Boots and Brian express all that. Dragonfly Creek as they swing on around that first turn. On the inside, racing position to fourth is Okie Dokie. And then it is back to Hard Rock and trailing is Julio Lomon. Into the backstretch, Express all that. Colin Kelly's got the lead and Boots and Brian is racing second. Then racing third, Okie Dokie, in front of Dragonfly Creek. Then it is back to Hard Rock. Julio Lamont is trailing the field. Express all that, even money favorite with a lead of about 2 1/4 lengths, 29 seconds, the opening quarter. Boots and Brian's racing second, and Okie Dokie is third. Then Dragonfly Creek and Hard Rock, and Julio Lamont is trailing. Field of six with positions unchanged as they race off the turn and roll on towards us. Express all that has a lead of a length and 3/4 over Boots and Brian. Then it's about 2 1/2 lengths to Okie Dokie. Then Dragonfly Creek as they race their way on past the half 59-1. Hard Rock second last to the outside Julio Loma. It is still Express all that as they race their way on into the backstretch, leading Boots and Brian by 2 1/4. Those two have a bit of separation on the rest of the field. And third is Okie Dokie, and racing on the outside. Fourth is Dragonfly Creek. Hard Rock is fifth, and then sixth is Julio Loma. Express all that, leading as they hustle on to 3/4. Advantage is two, chipping away Boots and Brian. 1:28 3, the 3/4 time. Express all that. Boots and Brian closing now. Lead is down to a length. Now 3/4 of a length, and now half a length. The field is about to turn for home. And now Boots and Brian is closing hard on Express all that. Boots and Brian Express all that as they come on down the stretch ride. Boots and Brian and Express all that. Boots and Brian's going to win. Express all that was second. Then third is Dragonfly Creek, and then it was Hard Rock. 1:58-2. On the board, we have a 4-1-5-3. And coming back in front of us, number 4, Boots and Brian, 10-year-old vintage master black gelding, owned by Candice Morrell, trained by Jay Coughlin. Larry Small with a large effort to take race number 2 with Boots and Brian first win this year, 11th lifetime. The second race payouts for Boots and Brian, $5.90, $2.60, $2.10. 1, Express all that, $2.60, $2.20. 5, Dragonfly Creek, $4. $2 exactor, $15.70 rye, $49.45 super, $153.60. And the double of 5 and 4, $2 ticket, $11.10. The second race or finish from the top down, 254136. That's 254136. the field for the third on parade. 1, Dreamfare Moxie, Jason Ryan for Mike Sumner and Shea Sumner. And number 2 is One Man Army, Paul McKenzie for Mary Turcotte. 3 is Sable Play Austin Surrey for Joe Pereira and Jim and Edward Berry. 4 is Matt's Tuition, Colin Keller for Jason Mitchell. And 5, the legend Hennifer Travis Henry for Isaac Waxman and Tess Waxman and Glenn Warkin, Carmelo Shime. Field of 5, race number 3. Let's look at this field, and we'll start with 1, Dreamfare Moxie, who's, well, made the top 3 in 8 out of 10 on the year. And Dreamfare Moxie is one that's been racing consistently well coming into this start. Just had that one poor outing, and that was post 8. But now we'll be on the inside. Dreamfare Moxie, Jason Ryan for Mike Sumner, who's got 5 wins in just 15 starts on the year. Is certainly off to a good start. Also with 5 third-place finishes in those 15 starts as well. Dreamfare Moxie, Jason Ryan. My top choice is 2-1 as fans have gone elsewhere. Number 3, Sable Play. Didn't play well against Tougher last time out, but drops back down and is one that shows some good form before that, was racing consistently in the top 3. Sable Play, Austin Sorry for Joe Pereira, is right now 6-1 on the board. Number 4, Matt's Tuition, beaten half a length last race and then was claimed, has been claimed a lot this year, and is one that has 3 wins on the year. Good effort last time out, beaten by Dreidel Hanover and May 2-4. And Matt's Tuition is moving up 1 level. And, well, Colin Kelly driving for Jason Mitchell, I think, is a contender in here, 9-2. Certainly has some back class and was a strong earner last year. The fans have gone to 5, the legend Hanover. Dominant win at London last race, winning by 8.5 lengths. And the win before that in the bottom class was by 12 lengths, so has caught everyone's attention. Now makes a first start for Isaac Waxman, had been with Mike Timpano, and Isaac's got some big numbers. The legend Hanover getting a ton of love, 3-5 on the board. But those 2 wins were both in the winners under 7,000 claiming. I don't think it'll be as easy here. I thought this one would get heavily bet and wanted to back away because it's a step up and outside of this field, 3-5. But certainly those last 2 races suggest that the legend Hanover belongs in here. And the legend Hanover and Travis Henry, 3-5. But I'll go with 1, Dreamfare Moxie on the inside at 9-5. Gate is rolling for the third. Dreamfare Moxie, One Man Army on the inside. In the center, Sable Play to the outside, Matt's Tuition, the legend Hanover. Field of 5, race number 3. It is post time. Field of 5 for the third. There at the start of the rough. And driving on the outside, the Legend Hanover. Dream for Moxie on the inside. One-man army. Then Subble Play and Matt's Tuition. One-man army marches on the lead. And the Legend Hanover is still working on the outside. The Legend Hanover is going to come on and try to clear the front. One-man army is now racing second in behind the Legend Hanover. And racing position third, Subble Play. And then it is Dream for Moxie and Matt's Tuition. The Legend Hanover 1-9 has a lead of a couple of lengths over one-man army with Subble Play third. Dream for Moxie is fourth, and then Matt's Tuition trails the field as they race their way off the turn and they come on towards us. The Legend Hanover leads at a length and a half, 27-4, strong opening quarter. Racing second, one-man army marching along in the pocket, and Subble Play is racing third, and now coming to the outside, Dream for Moxie is going to grind first over. Matt's Tuition follows to the outside, 57-2 halftime, 29-3 second panel, and it is the Legend Hanover who lets it out a notch, is in front by about 4 now. One-man army is racing second, Subble Play third, Matt's Tuition fourth, and Dream for Moxie took out and then backed away. The Legend Hanover is cruising on top. The Legend Hanover, quick like a bunny, is going to roll on by 3/4 on a large lead of about 5 or 6 lengths. One-man army is second, Subble Play is third, and then Matt's Tuition is racing position to fourth as they race towards the top of the stretch, and then Dream for Moxie, the Legend Hanover, as they turn for home. The Legend Hanover is cruising. Now Matt's Tuition has come on to battle with one-man army for second. The Legend Hanover has this one put away in a cakewalk, and then it is Matt's Tuition second, one-man army, and then Subble Play. 153-4. The Legend Hanover. Giddy up. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 3-5, the Legend Hanover. Travis Henry with the driving double. The Legend Hanover is a 5-year-old. Some beach somewhere, Bay Gelding. Home to Tess Waxman and Glenn Warwick and Carmelo Shime. Isaac Waxman is the trainer. Third win this year, 7th lifetime. The Legend Hanover. The third race, payouts 5. The Legend Hanover 230, 210, 210. 4 Matt's Tuition 380, 270, 2 One Man Army 340. $2 exactor 730. Dollar try 21.95. The third race, or finish from the top down, is a 5-3-4-2-1. That's 5-3-4-2-1 on the bottom. Field 4, race number 4 on parade 1, Fastnet Rock Met Dupuis for Lance Wells, Lyndon Wells, and Jeffrey Rock. Number 2 is Dusk to Dawn, Hanover Travis Culliver, Doug Bowens, and Peyton Scott. And 3 is Paper Chaser, Tyler for Blair Burgess. 4 is Handsome Hank, Tyler for Caitlin Graham. And 5, Cheap Wine and Cigarettes, Paul McKenzie for Kirk Thomas and Krista Thomas. Number 6, La Brumontois, it's Brett McDonough for Richard Moreau and Jerome Lombard. And number 7, Street Glider, Todd Ratchford for Cynthia Graham. And number 8 is Q-Tip, Austin Sorry for Bud Sinclair and Ross Holmes. And 9 is Creed, Hanover J. Harris for Sean Stacy and Mark Stacy and A.K. Malik Stable and B.C. Reichelt Stable. Field of 9, race number 4. Let's look at this field. And number 3, Paper Chaser, in off back-to-back wins and moved up to this class last time out. Pretty strong effort. Came first up, clear to the front, and 1 going away. Now 4 out of 5 in the top 2 in the last 4 races. So Paper Chaser is rolling. You get a hot driver as well. Tyler Borth for Blair Burgess. Blair's put up some strong numbers this year. Paper Chaser, I think the one they have to chase. 1-2, the favorite. 9, Creed Hanover, though, has a puncher's chance in here. Post 8 last race and scored a second. Now the trailer post, and if Creed Hanover can work out a trip, because hasn't been getting off the gate, but certainly closed from 9th, was last at the quarter, all the way up to second. Creed Hanover, Jay Harris for Sean Stacy, strong connection, strong barn. Now 7-2. Number 4, Handsome Hank, was second last race to Paper Chaser and got off the gate well to be a pocket rider. Has a decent post in here. Handsome Hank and Tyler Moore for Caitlin Graham is 5-1. And number 5, Cheap Wine and Cigarettes, well, was a winner in a maiden class last race by 4 lengths. And now we'll move up and try the non-winners at 2. Solid effort. Cheap Wine and Cigarettes is currently on the board at 9-1. Paul McKenzie drives for Kirk Thomas. Field of 9, race number 4. Lead is rolling for race number 4. Fastnet Rock, Dusk to Dawn Head Over Paper Chaser on the inside. In the center, Handsome Hank and Cheap Wine and Cigarettes. To the outside, Le Bramontois, Street Glider and Q-Tip. And the second tier, Creed Hanover. It's a field of 9 for the 4th race. And they're at the start and they're off. Dusk to Dawn Hanover and Handsome Hank and Le Bramontois and Q-Tip driving into that first turn. And Dusk to Dawn Hanover and Handsome Hank are dueling early. Handsome Hank is going to come on now and try to drive up and take the lead from Dusk to Dawn Hanover. Le Bramontois is third. And then racing on the outside, Q-Tip to the inside. Paper Chaser is fifth away and is in front of Creed Hanover, Cheap Wine and Cigarettes, and Fastnet Rock and Street Glider. Le Bramontois at 17-1 is now going to clear to the lead over Handsome Hank. Opening quarter 29-2. Then third is Dusk to Dawn Hanover in front of Q-Tip, and then to the outside Paper Chaser, and Paper Chaser is being followed on the outside by Creed Hanover. Then it is Cheap Wine and Cigarettes in off stride when Creed Hanover. Right now it is Le Bramontois with the lead of a couple of lengths over Handsome Hank. Off stride Dusk to Dawn Hanover. Paper Chaser is a closer third. Then it is Q-Tip, and Cheap Wine and Cigarettes is racing fifth. 59-3 halftime. Into the backstretch they go. Le Bramontois leads at a couple of lengths. Handsome Hank is racing second. Paper Chaser on the outside is third. And then fourth on the inside, Q-Tip. Cheap Wine and Cigarettes fifth in front of Fastnet Rock. Le Bramontois at 17-1 is still holding a nice lead. It's about 3.5 lengths, and Paper Chaser sharing second with Handsome Hank. 129-3 the 3/4. Le Bramontois, that lead is shrinking rapidly now. It's a length and a half, and Handsome Hank is right close in the pocket. To the outside, Paper Chaser, and Q-Tip is racing fourth, and then Street Glider, they turn for home. Le Bramontois continues on. Now Le Bramontois strides back out to a lead. A comfortable lead as they come to the finish. Le Bramontois is going to win. Handsome Hank was second, Paper Chaser third, and then Q-Tip fourth. 2 minutes and 2/5, Le Bramontois. There's look the winner, number 6, Le Bramontois. Brett McDonald, the winning driver, 4-year-old Angus Hall Brown mare, owned by Jerome Lombard, trained by Richard Moreau. It's the first win this year, second lifetime, Le Bramontois. The fourth race payout, 6 Le Bramontois, 36.60. 15.50 and 6.30. 4 Handsome Hank, 5.80 and 2.90. And 3 Paper Chaser, 2.40. $2 exactor, 228.80. Dollar Try, $334.70. Dollar Super, $9,037. The 20-cent Super was $18.07.40. And the dollar pick, 3 of 3, 60.95. Fourth race, order of finish from the top down is a 693 281 547. That is 693 281 547 on the bottom. field for race number 5 on parade. One Lion's Wish, Austin Sorry for Francis Guillemette and Peter Dellis. Number 2 is Run Like Hill, brought down for Francis Guillemette. And 4 is Radio Lab, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. 5 is Slated to Win, Corey Kreiser for Melissa Loyer. And number 6, Oh Never Attack Perfetto, Scott Gulliver, Dean Nixon, and Tony Basile. Number 7, Third Time's the Dream, Bruce Richardson for Jim Ellis. 8 is Bucky's Angel, Wayne McLean for Beverly Rice. And 9, Lady Gaga, Carol Voyer for Bruce Tremblay. And there is number 3, Esquire, Tyler Borth for Mark Goddard and Brandon Guerrera. Well, fans, my pick of the night, number 3, Esquire, is a classy veteran, more than $350,000 in lifetime earnings. And, well, last race was my pick, but parked every step of the way. Still was hanging tough a long way and stuck around for a third. Esquire gets a better post position, has the gate speed, and I think a good chance to get to the front and go all the way on top. If not, maybe get a trip. But Esquire, nonetheless, is a really good one. Tyler Borth for Mark Goddard, 10-time winner last year. Doesn't have a win yet this year. Look, earned $105,000 last year as a 9-year-old. Esquire, I love the price, 7-2. I'll take this one as my play of the night. Number 6, Oh Never Attack Perfetto. Well, back class, how about $660,000 lifetime? Now is a 12-year-old that's starting to get a little bit long in the tooth, but is dropping from the preferred class, and you do see this one winning back at middle of February at Mohawk, and also some pretty solid performances in the preferred class, although the last one wasn't quite as good. Didn't get away as well in the last couple races, but still a very class horse. Scott Gulliver, Dean Nixon, strong connections. 6-1. Number 2, Run Like Hills, the 9-5 favorite, and drops from the preferred class at London, was third there. And Run Like Hill is one that was a winner here in a class below this one 3 races ago. Then tried this class, but Post 8 did him in. But Post 2, Run Like Hill, 9-time winner last year, has a couple wins this year. 2-1 favorite, Brett Madonna for Francis Guillemette. And number 4, Radio Lab, is one that certainly fits well here and can get off the gate well. Made a break trying to leave hard 2 races ago. Good flat line last race to finish second in front of Esquire, who parked every step. Radio Lab and Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley is definitely a contender in here in 3-1. But I went with 3 Esquires, my play of the night, 3-1. Love the price. Field 4, race number 5 is approaching the top of the stretch. Here they come. And the field for the 5th race is at the start of the rough. Esquire will leave with Lion's Wish and Run Like Hill, and Bucky's Angel from the outside. They drive it into the first turn. Run Like Hill and Lion's Wish, and Esquire 3 wide still. Esquire pressing on against Run Like Hill, taking back Lion's Wish. Esquire wants to come on and try to clear to the lead of a Run Like Hill. Esquire by a length, now length and a quarter, now clears to the front. Run Like Hill is racing second. Bucky's Angel from post 8 got away third. Off stride goes Run Like Hill. Now Bucky's Angel inherits the pocket, and Lion's Wish is third. Radio Lab, and then Onera Attack Perfetto. Then it is back further to Slated to Win and Lady Gaw. They race their way on past that opening quarter in 28 and 2. Esquire 5 to 2 on the board. Bucky's Angel at 35 to 1 is in the pocket, and Lion's Wish is on the inside third. And Radio Lab went off stride and racing fourth is Onera Attack Perfetto. And then it is back to Slated to Win fifth. And racing sixth is Lady Gaw. Now popping up from fourth. There goes Onera Attack Perfetto. Coming quickly first over. Halftime 59 and 4. And a 31 and 2 second panel breather for Esquire. It is Esquire with a lead of a length and a quarter. Onera Attack Perfetto threatening Bucky's Angel in the pocket. And Lion's Wish is racing fourth and Slated to Win his fifth. Then sixth is Lady Gaw. It is Esquire as they roll on to three quarters. Onera Attack Perfetto second, Bucky's Angel third. Then fourth on the inside is Lion's Wish. Slated to Win is on the outside and now sharing fourth. Three quarters in 1:29. Esquire leads it still by about three quarters. Onera Attack Perfetto chipping away. Bucky's Angel has been getting the trip. It is Esquire as they turn for home. Esquire on down the stretch drive. Bucky's Angel up Mackenzie Lane. Bucky's Angel is getting closer. Onera Attack Perfetto on the outside. Onera Attack Perfetto wins it. Then second was Esquire. Then Bucky's Angel and Lion's Wish. 1:58 and 3. There is number 6, Onera Attack Perfetto, 12-year-old Dewey Cheatham and Halpay gelding. Owned by Tony Basile, Dean Nixon, the trainer, Scotty Coulter, the winning driver. It's the third win this year, 37th lifetime. Onera Attack Perfetto. Fans note the inquiry sign will go up. The judges reviewing racing action on the first turn. Fans, note there was a driver's objection 9 on 4, and note that will not affect the numbers on the board. The fifth race payouts number 6. Onera Attack Perfetto, $11.40, $6, $3.70. 3 Esquire, $3.50 and $3 and 8 Bucky's Angel, $8.80. $2 exactor is $77. Dollar try, $675.90. Dollar pick 5. 4,330, 65. And note the 20-cent high 5 pays 5,507.61. The fifth race, order of finish from the tops of 482, DNF. 5173.6 on the bottom. Once again, the fifth race, order of finish from the top down, 482, DNF, 51736 on the bottom. field for race number 6 on parade 1. I'm a cute little dolly. Chase and ride for Anna Marie Covilla Mike Wade. And number 2, Armis Ashley Chalmore for Stephen Davis. 3 is Lisa's All Late Austin Surrey for Courtney Robson. And 4 is PL Notorious Paul McKenzie for Richard LaRue. Number 5, Infinity Sealster, Jay Harris for Caitlin Graham, Steve Mihailuk, and Cheryl Cherry. Number 6, Georgia January, Travis Cullen for Alan Fair and Elizabeth Fair. And number 7 is Bette Midler, Nello Guglielmi, drives, trains, and owns. 8 is Keeping a Secret, Brad McDonough for Lyle MacArthur and Linda Wellman and Tammy Aspen. Field of 8, race number 6. Note that number 2, Armis Ashley, equipment change, side rolls to blinkers. And let's look at the field for race number 6. It is the start of the late pick 5. We'll start with number 1, I'm a Cute Little Dolly. Now, last race didn't race well, but didn't get off the gate well, and her forte is getting off the gate. Although you do see way back at the end of January a strong effort from off the pace from post 7, but still overall her best form seems to come from inside post and firing early, and was racing consistently well before that last race. I'm a Cute Little Dolly is also one that's dropping a level. I think this mare is a big threat to win in here. I love the price of 6 to 1. That last race maybe has scared a few people away, but it shouldn't if you look closer. Others to take a look at here in race number 6. How about number 5, Infinity Sealster? And one that, well, last couple races were really good. Infinity Sealster has bounced back into form and was beaten a length and a half combined between those last 2 races. Only 1 win on the year, but 6 top 3s out of 10 starts, and is one that maybe a bit win shy. Over the last 2 years, 3 wins, but 10 runner-up finishes and 9 thirds. Infinity Sealster, tough to take 4 to 5 on one that tends to come close, but not get the job done, and also gives up the post advantage to the one on the inside. Infinity Sealster, 4 to 5, the favorite. Number 8, Keeping a Secret, despite post 8, is getting a lot of love at 3 to 1, and is dropping from the non-winners at 2 at Mohawk. Raced here in the non-winners at 3, which is a much tougher class than this one 3 races ago, and was 7th at the quarter, and yet came on to win going away. So that's a very fine measuring stick. Keeping a Secret. Brett McDonald for Lyle MacArthur. Lyle's put up some solid numbers this year. Brett McDonald, a very accomplished driver. 3 to 1. Post 8, but definitely, if this one had an equal post to the first 2, would have been my top pick. And number 4, PL Notorious, is one that, well, missed a bit of time. Last raced at the end of February, but qualified well and was his 7-time winner last year. PL Notorious and Paul McKenzie, if she's ready to rock, she could be a sleeper in here. 8 to 1. Paul McKenzie for Richard LaRue. Field of 8, race number 6. I'm on 1. I'm a Cute Little Dolly. Gates rolling for race number 6. I'm a Cute Little Dolly, Armis Ashley. Lease is all in on the inside. In the center, Appeal Notorious, Infinity Sealster. The outside, Georgia January, Bette Midler, and Keeping a Secret. Field of 8, race number 6. Top of the stretch. Here they come. And the field for race number 6 is at the start of the rough. P.L. Notorious leaves with I'm a Cute Little Dolly. Our Miss Ashley and Lisa's all in. I'm a Cute Little Dolly is going to take the lead. Our Miss Ashley second. Lisa's all in third. Then P.L. Notorious and Infinity Sealster. Georgia January, Bette Midler, and Keeping a Secret is trailing the field. They got away in program order. But Georgia January struggling on the outside, and Lisa's all in. Made a break in stride. I'm a Cute Little Dolly leads, and our Miss Ashley is second. Now Peel Notorious third. Then an Infinity Sealster. Georgia January now moving up on the outside. Then Bette Midler and Keeping a Secret. I'm a Cute Little Dolly at 2-1 leads past the opening quarter in 28-3. Our Miss Ashley filling the pocket. Georgia January is now working first over and about 2 lengths from the front. On the inside, fourth is Peel Notorious and Infinity Sealster is spotted second over fifth. Then it is back to Bette Midler and Keeping a Secret on the outside as part of the outer flow, and now has moved up 1 spot. 59-3 is the halftime. I'm a Cute Little Dolly. And Georgia January struggled on the turn and is now way back. They raced their way on into the backstretch. Our Miss Ashley is second. Here comes Infinity Sealster now with a burst of speed against I'm a Cute Little Dolly. I'm a Cute Little Dolly and Infinity Sealster. Our Miss Ashley is racing third, and Keeping a Secret is dueling to take fourth from Peel Notorious, and then it is back to Bette Midler, but I'm a Cute Little Dolly has dug in as they race by 3/4, 1:29. I'm a Cute Little Dolly is racing on a lead of about a length, chipping away on the outside. Infinity Sealster. Our Miss Ashley is racing third, and Keeping a Secret is getting closer. Then Peel Notorious is fifth, and then Bette Midler. On down the stretch, round they come. I'm a Cute Little Dolly is still game, but Infinity Sealster are closing, and it is I'm a Cute Little Dolly, Infinity Sealster. I'm a Cute Little Dolly is going to win. Second is between our Miss Ashley and Infinity Sealster. 1:58-2. I'm a Cute Little Dolly. There is number 1, I'm a Cute Little Dolly. The 6th race winner, Jason Ryan, is the winning driver. 6-year-old Mach 3 Bay Mare, owned by Mike Wade and Anna Marie Colville. Anna Marie is also the trainer. 3rd win this year, 11th lifetime. I'm a Cute Little Dolly. Fans note the numbers on the board should be 1528. 1528, the top four. The sixth race pouch one. I'm a cute little dolly. 620, 280, 220. 5 Infinity Sister. 250, 210. 2R Miss Ashley, 310. $2 exactor, 12.20. Dollar try, 17.50. Dollar super, 79.55. And the dollar win for 497.20. The sixth race or a finish from the top is 137-52864 on the bottom. That's 137-52864 on the bottom. Up next is race number 7, field of 6. No changes. field for race number 7 on parade. 1 EA's Ideal. Jay Harris for Jen Rankin and Brenda Rankin. Number 2, Dreidel Hanover, Colin Kelly for Rafael Barasha and Francois Barat. And number 3 is The Devil You Know, Scotty Kohler for Steve Gassian and Beth Doyle. And 4 is Prince Adair, Paul McKenzie, drives and trains and owns. And 5 is Sir Lucknow, Ryan DeRoche for Kim Smith and Seymour Hill. And number 6, Mr. Big Top, Travis Henry for Terry Gallant and Stacy Smith Robinson and Talon Robinson. Field of 6, race number 7 starts the pick 4. Let's get a look at this field for race number 7. We'll start with number 2, Dreidel Hanover, 13-year-old that's been rolling this year. 6 wins already, had 5 wins last year and already has accounted 6 in half as many starts, has had 9 starts this year. And Dreidel Hanover is certainly one that is coming in rolling well. Was a winner here last time out. Has 3 wins in the past 5 starts. Dreidel Hanover, Colin Kelly for the strong barn of Rafael Barasha. And Collins flying this year. Dreidel Hanover has gate speed, left well, got a pocket trip last race, and then got on by in the lane. Dreidel Hanover is 5-2 on the board. Some others to get a look at in here. How about number 4, Prince Adair, who's been racing better of late. Was off form, but the last couple much better and got off the gate and went to the front in each of the last 2 races. Prince Adair finished second to the Legend Hanover by 12 lengths, but we saw that one crush a field here earlier this evening, so good measuring stick. And Prince Adair last race went to the front from post 7 and stuck around for a third, so Prince Adair, one that moves up. That was the winner's underclass, but still racing well. 8-5 the favorite. Number 5, Sir Lucknow, was second at London 2 races ago. Last race had post 7, just didn't leave and was way back at 3/4, but at least it came on with a good 58 3 back half to get up a little closer. Sir Lucknow and Ryan DeRoche for Kim Smith could be a top 3 player. 7-2. Fans are having a hard time deciding who to be the favorite. They have 3 co-favorites at 9-5. One of those 3 is number 6, Mr. Big Tom. Travis Henry driving. He's got a couple of wins on the evening. This one left at Mohawk last race, but did tire a little bit in the late going. The last start here was in that winner's underclass and was second from post 6, Mr. Big Tom. 8-5 the favorite. I'll go with 2, Dreidel Hanover. 6 wins on 9 starts on the year. Dreidel Hanover, the 6-5 favorite now. Gate is rolling for the 7th. EA's Ideal and Dreidel Hanover. In the center of The Devil You Know and Prince Adair. To the outside, Sir Lucknow and Mr. Big Top. Field of 6, race number 7. Field of 6, race number 7. Into the stretch. There at the start of the rough, Dreidel Hanover is going to get out well with the Devil You Know, Prince Adair, and Mr. Big Tom, and they stride around that first turn. Dreidel Hanover, though, is using that inside advantage to take the lead. The Devil You Know is filling the pocket, Prince Adair third. Mr. Big Top, then EA's Ideal, and Sir Luck now trails the field. Dreidel Hanover and Colin Kelly leads at a length and a half. The Devil You Know racing second, then Prince Adair and Mr. Big Top and EA's Ideal, and Sir Luck now trailing 29 seconds the opening quarter. Dreidel Hanover, the 3-5 favorite, leads as they work on around the turn for Colin Kelly. The Devil You Know and Scotty Coulter is getting a devilishly good trip, and then Prince Adair is racing third. Mr. Big Top is fourth, and then EA's Ideal and Sir Luck now. It is Dreidel Hanover bringing the field up to the half. And off a 29-second opening quarter, now that the half in 58-4, and the Devil You Know is racing second, Prince Adair third, then Mr. Big Top on the inside, Sir Luck now, and trailing the field, EA's Ideal. Dreidel Hanover on down the backstretch, the Devil You Know is second. Sir Luck now gains ground to the outside and has come alongside Prince Adair. They share third, and then racing on the outside and taking fifth is EA's Ideal, and trailing is Mr. Big Top. And on top still, Dreidel Hanover by a couple of lengths, 3/4, 128-1. Dreidel Hanover, the Devil You Know. Racing third is Sir Luck now. Then it is Prince Adair and EA's Ideal and Mr. Big Top. Dreidel Hanover strong to the top of the stretch. Leads by 2 1/4. The Devil You Know is second. Dreidel Hanover is pouring it on and leads comfortably as they come to the finish. Dreidel Hanover has got this one. The Devil You Know second, then finishing third with Sir Luck now, then Prince Adair 157-2. Dreidel Hanover. Back in front of us, the winner of the 7th race. It's number 2, Dreidel Hanover, 13-year-old Cam's Card Shark Bay Gelding, owned by Francois Morat, trained by Rafael Barassa. Colin Kelly, the winning driver. It's the 7th win in 10 starts this year, 38th win for Dreidel Hanover. The seventh race payouts to Dorado, Hanover, 290, 240, 210. 3, the devil you know, 760 and 380, and 5 are Luck Now, Sir Luck Now, 230. $2 exactor, $20, $90 try, $25.05 super, 67.25. Seventh race, so we're finished from the top. So 612435. That is 612435 on the bottom. for race 8 on parade. 1 is Happy Looker, Travis Cullen for Ryder Renison. And number 2 is Freedom Delight, Tyler Borth for David O'Brien. And number 3 is Perfect Rami, Sylvan Lakai for Kelly DeVal Lakai. And 4 is Can't Stop the Feeling, Brett Madonna for Taylor Fritz and Shengo. Number 5, Butterfly Kisses, Carol Voyer drives and trains and partners with Bruce Tremblay. And number 6, Greystone Treasure, Colin Kelly for Brett Lester and Michelle Attar and Jean Allaire. And number 7 is Dilly Taryn, Paul McKenzie for Sally Peacock and Louis F. Timiatis. It's a field of 7, race number 8. Let's look at this field. We'll start with number 6, Greystone Treasure. And, 5 wins this year already and 10 last year. Greystone Treasure certainly has been rolling well. Races out of a strong barn, that of Brett Lester. And now went to the front last race from post 2 and wired the field, but has a much tougher post assignment and did have a couple of tough outings before that, a 6th and an 8th. But this one, overall, I think is the class of this field. Greystone Treasure is 3-5 and being bet like the class of the field. Number 4, Can't Stop the Feeling, though. Look, has 6 wins in 11 starts of the year. The last couple weren't good, but overall the barn has been sending them out ready to rock and roll. Brett McDonald and Taylor Fritz teaming up with Can't Stop the Feeling. I expect this one to bounce back after 2 races that didn't go well. Just before that, did win back-to-back races here. Can't Stop the Feeling, 7-2. Number 7, Dilly Taryn, 11-1 on the board, and last race was a strong performance, beaten just 3 quarters from post 6. Now has to deal with post 7, but Dilly Taryn, I think, can get on the ticket. 12-1, Paul McKenzie for Sally Peacock. And 1 more is Happy Looker, Travis Cullen for Ryder Renison. And the first training start this for Ryder Renison, Happy Looker, and Travis Cullen driving. This is one that in the past has been decent and did earn 6 wins last year and took a mark of 55 and won both here and at Grand River. Happy Looker, 3 races ago raced well, but that was in a cheaper class than this one. Last 2 didn't work well, but they were also tougher posts. Now gets the inside and has gate speed, went to the front. 3 races ago in that bottom class and almost won. Happy Looker, Travis Cullen, 7-2. I'm on number 6, Greystone Treasure, but I don't get a price, 3-5. Gate is rolling for race number 8. Happy Looker, Freedom Delight on the inside of the center. Perfect Rami, Can't Stop the Feeling. Butterfly Kisses. And on the outside, Greystone Treasure, Dilly Taryn. Field of 7, race 8. Here they come. And The field for the 8th race is at the start, and they're off, and Perfect Rummy can't stop the field, and Dilly Terran on the outside. Then Freedom Delight, the field sprints on around that first turn, and driving hard, Dilly Terran against Perfect Rummy. Dilly Terran's going to clear the front. Then Perfect Rummy is racing second, can't stop the field in third. Greystone Treasure fourth, Happy Looker is fifth to the inside. Then racing sixth is Freedom Delight as they roll on to the opening quarter, and then trailing is Butterfly Kisses Dilly Terran at 24-1. Now Greystone Treasure is going to come on and clear to the front. Dilly Terran's racing second, and then Perfect Rummy is rolling third. Then it is Can't Stop the Feel in fourth, and then it is back to Happy Looker and Freedom Delight, and Butterfly Kisses is trailing the field. They race off the turn. Greystone Treasure, Colin Kelly has the lead as they race up to the half. Dilly Terran, Paul McKenzie in the pocket, and to the outside, Can't Stop the Feel, and Brett McDonald's coming quickly now, only 2 lengths off the lead. Perfect Rummy's fourth to the inside. Happy Looker, Travis Cullum second over racing fifth, half of 57-1, and the trailing pair of Freedom Delight and Butterfly Kisses, it is Greystone Treasure. The heavy favorite getting tested now. Can't Stop the Feeling on the outside. Has thrown down the gauntlet and is just about a nose from the front. It is Can't Stop the Feeling. Greystone Treasure. Greystone Treasure couldn't stop Can't Stop the Feeling from taking the lead. And then racing third, Happy Looker. And then Dilly Terran. Butterfly Kisses was last early, but now is into the hunt. 3/4, 126-1. Can't Stop the Feeling. Greystone Treasure on the inside. Hasn't thrown in the towel and is fighting back. On down the stretch where they come. Can't Stop the Feeling. Greystone Treasure. Happy Looker, and charging late also as Butterfly Kisses. 4 across the track, but the win maybe went to Can't Stop the Feeling. Greystone Treasure was right there. And Happy Looker and Butterfly Kisses a close finish at 156 flats. In the win photo, it goes to 4. Can't Stop the Feeling. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 8. It's number 4, Can't Stop the Feeling. Brett McDonald, the winning driver. 6-year-old Dally Baymare. The owner is Shengo of Waterloo. Taylor Fritz, the trainer. 7th win this year for Can't Stop the Feeling. 15th lifetime. Eighth race payouts for Can't Stop the Feeling, 83.70, 220. One Happy Looker, 370 and 240. And six Raystone Treasure, 210. $2 exactor, $45, $50 try, 76.90. Dollar Super, 146.85. Eighth race, so for a finish from the top, 276, 1435. That's from the top down, 276, 1435 on the bottom. on post parade for the ninth. 1, Starlet Elmo, Town the Fourth, Gerard Damaris, and Triple S Equine. Number 2, Jackson Storm, Travis Cullen for Alan Fair and Elizabeth Fair. And number 3 is Rosie Warbonds, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. And 4 is Ackles, Hanover Rennie Dion for S&R Racing. 5 is Barzy, Austin Sorry for Francis Guillemette and Richard Rocher. And number 6, Tijuana Sealster, Colin Kelly for Jacob Roberts and Triple S Equine. And number 7 is Lincoln Transer, Brett McDonough for Francis Guillemette and Peter Dallas. Field of 7, race number 9 starts the late Daily Double. Let's get a look at this field for race number 9. We'll start with number 6, Tijuana Sealster. And this is a reasonably wide open dash. And Tijuana Sealster comes in from Mohawk, just racing okay the last couple, but you do see a mile of 56 and 4. 2 races ago at Mohawk, fired to the front. Tijuana Sealster, Colin Kelly for Jacob Roberts. Tijuana Sealster, just 3 wins in 22 starts. But flashes enough speed that the class drop should work out for Tijuana Sealster. Colin Kelly drives 2-1. Number 2, Jackson Storm, well, is one that's racing in this, drops down from the non-winners of 60,000 to this non-winners of 3 class, and is one that I think could step forward. You go back a little ways and you see this one. Last time this one raced in the non-winners of 3 class, led a long way, just got caught at the finish. Jackson Storm has gate speed, a favorable post. Travis Cullen driving. I expect Jackson Storm to have a good chance to win. 9-1. Nice price. I don't know if it'll hold. For Ackles, Hanover has been racing consistently well. Only 1 win on the year, but is 6 out of 9 in the top 3 and was really good last time out in this class. Just got caught by a couple at the finish after doing all the work on the lead. Beaten half a length, Ackles, Hanover, and Rennie Dion. 6-1, a win threat. Number 3, Rosie's Warbonds and Eddie Hensley, one that drops from Mohawk. And you do see a 56 and 1 there just 2 races ago. The records like this year, only 1 top 3 in 9 starts, but certainly the class drop can help, and you see enough speed to be a big factor in here. 6-5. Hurricane Hensley for Ashley Hensley is the now 7-5 betting favorite. I went with number 6, Tijuana Sealster, who's 9-5. Gates rolling for race number 9. Starlet Elmo Jackson Storm to the inside. In the center, Rosie's Warbonds, Ackles, Hanover, Barzy to the outside, Tijuana Sealster and Lincoln Transer. Field of 7 for the ninth race. They're at the start of the rough. Starlet Elmo gets out well with Rosie's Warbonds and Ackles Hanover. They drive around that first turn. Starlet Elmo with the lead. Rosie's Warbonds marching second. Ackles Hanover, Jackson Storm. Then Tijuana Sealster, Barzy, Lincoln Transers trailing the field. Rosie's Warbonds leads a length and a half and now clears to the front for Hurricane Hensley, who storms out to a lead now of a couple of lengths over Starlet Elmo. Ackles Hanover third. Then it is Jackson Storm and Tijuana Sealster, Barzy, and Lincoln Transer. 28 and 3 is the opening quarter. Rosie's Warbonds is 1-5 now and leads at a couple of lengths over Starlet Elmo. Ackles Hanover is third. Jackson Storm is racing fourth as they come off the turn. Then Tijuana Sealster is positioned fifth in front of Barzy and Lincoln Transer. Rosie's Warbonds on past the half in 58 and 2 at 29 and 4 second panel, and they work their way into the backstretch and racing second. Starlet Elmo is trying to stay close to Rosie's Warbonds and Ackles Hanover is third. Then Jackson Storm now moves to the outside first over, and following on the outside, Tijuana Sealster. Barzy's on the inside, trailing as Lincoln Transer. Rosie's Warbonds gets a little bit of urging, and Starlet Elmo is going to look to pounce on the outside. Starlet Elmo against Rosie's Warbonds, 3/4, 128 and 3, and those two are going at it now. Rosie's Warbonds leads it by about a nose, and on the outside, Starlet Elmo. Then it's about 2.5 lengths, and Ackles Hanover. Barzy has stepped down. Then Jackson Storm backing away Tijuana Sealter, and then Lincoln Transer on down the stretch. Round they come. Rosie's Warbonds and Starlet Elmo. Rosie's Warbonds, the winner. Starlet Elmo in a place photo with a closing. Barzy in fourth was Ackles Hanover, 158 and 1. There's a look at the winner of race 9, 3 Rosie's Warbonds, a 5-year-old muscle mass gelding. The winning drive to Hurricane Hensley. Ashley Hensley is the trainer. Ashley and Ed Hensley, the owners. First win this year, third lifetime. Rosie's Warbonds. ninth race payouts 3 Rosie's War Bonds, 270, 210, 220, 1 Starlet Elmo, 330, 230, and 5 Barzy, 590. $2 exact rate, $20 try, $32.95 super, $143.90. Ninth race. Order of finish from the top down, 2614375. That's 2614375. Field for the 10th on parade. 1 Mission Bay, Brett Madonna for Richard Moreau and Tom Sarasso Jr. Number 2 is Cache Creek. Carol Voye drives and trains and partners with Bruce Tremblay. Number 3 is Mossy's Heart. Travis Hendra for Jason Mitchell and Jerry Belanger. And 4 is Avid. Teleporth for Joe Pereira and Martin Waugh. And 5 is So Strange. Travis Cullen for Jody Cullen and Fred and Derek Gilbert. Number 6, Manhattan Joe Austin Sorry for Joe Pereira and Jim and Edward Barry. And number 7, The Dog in the Fight, Scott Calder for Steve Gassian and Death Boyle. And number 8 is Unique Beach, Colin Kelly for Michelle LeBlanc and Gary Lee. It's a field of 8, race number 10. Let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number 1, Mission Bay. And Mission Bay and Brett McDonald for Richard Moreau. Winless in the last 2 years, but Mission Bay drops in class and did race reasonably well last race and came close to winning here March the 2nd. I'm going to take a flyer on Mission Bay and the strong connections from the inside and see if maybe he can get the job done. He's been a little win shy, but he does have back class and a career mark of 51-1, but that was a few years ago. 4-1, Brett McDonald drives. Number 7, The Dog in the Fight. Had a lot of fight last race. Post 8 finished second to Nate's Bucky. And The Dog in the Fight also a winner before that. So certainly, despite the outside post, you got to regard this one. Scotty Calder for Steve Gassian, and Steve has put up some decent numbers on the year. The Dog in the Fight, 7-2. Number 4, Avid, 10-time winner last year that doesn't have a win this year, but already is coming in off of a good race last time out, second, and I think with a couple of runner-up finishes in the last 2 starts, and this is the second start off of being scratched vet sick. Maybe Avid is one that you could be avid about here. 5-2, Tyler Borth for Joe Pereira. And number 5, So Strange. Well, it certainly wouldn't be strange for a horse sent up at Jody Cullen to win. This one won 2 races ago below this class. And last race, post 7, just never really was able to get into the hunt. But So Strange is definitely a contender and is bet down to 2-1. Strong connections, 7-time winner. So Strange and Travis Cullen, the favorite at 2-1. Gate is rolling for race number 10. Mission Bay, Cache Creek, Mossy's Art on the inside with Avid and So Strange in the center. Manhattan Joe, The Dog in the Fight, and Unique Beach. Field for race number 10. At the start of the rough, Avid will leave out well with Mossy's Art and Cash Creek, and also getting out is Manhattan Joe. They driving around the first turn. Avid has got the lead. So Strange is driving on the outside. Mission Bay on the inside is in the pocket. And fourth is Cash Creek. And then Mossy's Art and Manhattan Joe, and back to the dog in the fight. And Unique Beach is trailing the field. So Strange wants to come on and clear to the front. So Strange has got the lead. Avid is second. Mission Bay is now on the inside third in front of Cash Creek. Then it is Mossy's Art and Manhattan Joe and the dog in the fight. Unique Beach 28-1 the opening quarter. So Strange and Travis Cullen at 2-1 has the lead over Avid. Mission Bay is racing third and is 3 1/4 lengths from the lead. Cash Creek to the inside, to the outside, Manhattan Joe. Then it is back to Mossy's Art, the dog in the fight in Unique Beach. It is So Strange who leads on past the half. Halftime 58 seconds, and Avid is racing second. There goes Mission Bay now to challenge first over. Into the backstretch they go off that 58-second half, and So Strange has got the lead. Mission Bay grinding alongside Avid, but Avid holds on to second right now. Mission Bay flattened out on the outside. Scooting through to the inside is Cash Creek. Then it is Manhattan Joe and Mossy's Arm. From the backfield, Unique Beach and the dog in the fight is trailing the field. They race on by 3/4, and So Strange leads by about a length and 3/4. Avid is racing second, and then it is Cash Creek, and on the outside Unique Beach. Then it is back further to Mossy's Art and Mission Bay and the dog in the fight in Manhattan Joe. And the field turns for home. So Strange off that 3/4, 127, still has the lead. Avid is second. So Strange is your winner. Avid is second, then Unique Beach third, and then it was Cash Creek and Mossy's Art. 156-1. Back in front of us, the winner, 5 So Strange. Travis Cullen, the winning drive. 4-year-old Custard, the Dragon Bay horse, owned by Fred and Derek Gilbert. Jody Cullen, the trainer, third win this year, 8th lifetime. So Strange. 10th race payouts 5 So Strange, $680, 440, $290. 4 Avid, $470, $260, and 8 Unique Beach, $610. $2 Exactor, $30. Dollar Try, $138.30. And the double pays $14.80, $2 double. Dollar Win for $97.45. Dollar Pick 5, $294.15. And the 20-cent high 5, $2,891.66. Ka-ching. The 10th race order of finish from the top is a 74521-863. That's 74521-863 on the bottom. That does conclude the live harness racing program for this Sunday evening. Action resumes on Thursday. First race, 6:35 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.